Good evening and welcome back to the Blitz. I'm David Foster, and with me is the head coach for Habersham Central's football team. That is Stuart Cunningham. Stuart, welcome to the Blitz, and of course, this is your first year as Habersham Central's head football coach. But Stuart is nothing new to Habersham County. Lifelong resident. You went to school here in Habersham County. You've coached here for 6 years. So Habersham Central is nothing new for you. But, of course, you're replacing Coach Gene Cathcart, who left. And hopefully Coach Cathcart has left Habersham Central, going back to South Carolina, to possibly his dream job. Right. Would Habersham Central be your dream job since you're a resident of Habersham County? You went to school here. What's your thoughts about that?
It would. I'd have to say yes. At least I know when I started coaching, that was my thoughts, that one day I'd at least come back to coach. And I just want to be a real good coach. Didn't have to be a head coach, but I've always aspired to do that. And I knew that at some point the opportunity would come, and it did, and I took advantage of it, and I'm very pleased to be the coach here.
Well, Coach, we're really limited here in our time this evening here on the Blitz, but let's talk about the 2008 Raiders. Let's start offensively. Talk about your team. Maybe who are some of the key returning starters for you and some of the people you're going to be counting on this year.
We have Austin Brown as our returning quarterback. He got some good experience last year. Played in all 10 games. All but one game. Played 9 games. He had that injury to his ankle, and you have DJ Griffin and Kevin Ellison coming back as the tailback tandem that we had last year. We have Kalen Jones at offensive tackle, who's one of the better offensive linemen in our region, and he's got a lot of game experience on offense. And then we have some others that didn't really start, but they played quite a bit during that last season. We have D. Ellison, who's a starter on both sides of the ball, offense and defense, who will be back. He's injured right now, but we expect him back. So we have some experience. We also have some inexperience to blend in with that. So we're hoping that those guys with experience on offense can lead those that haven't got the game experience at the varsity level, and we can start off a little stronger than we did last year.
So far here in the preseason, have you found any big surprises for you offensively? Anybody that you weren't expecting to shine, and they have? Well,
we've got 2 fullbacks. Tyler Jackson, who's played mostly defense last year, is playing offense now, and a freshman, a sophomore by the name of Andre Bars, who's also at fullback. That's been a big surprise for us. And we've had tight ends do well. There's a couple of them, and they're competing for a job right now. So that competition's been really good. They're all getting better because of that. We have some wideouts that will probably step up and do pretty well. Chuck Rucker's back at wideout, and he's really matured in the last year and had a great summer. So we're looking forward to some of those that have really come on this summer.
Of course, you were the defensive coordinator with Coach Cathcart for 6 years here at Habersham Central. So talk about this, the 2009 Habersham Central Raiders defensively.
Well, we have Keelan Myers coming back at linebacker, and he is definitely one of the better linebackers in our region. He's small, but I would dare say he's probably the fastest linebacker in the region, or very close to it. It's not the biggest. He has a lot of game experience coming back. We have a safety, Avery Dodd, coming back, who was one of the top 5 guys in tackles last year, coming back to us. Of course, we have D at corner when he gets healthy. We also have our 3 tailbacks, Clint Coker, DJ Griffin, and Kevin Ellison, that also play corner, and they rotate over there. And we hope to get some. They got some game experience last year in doing that. We have Zach Hart anchoring the defensive line. He's been there a while. He's got a lot of experience. We're hoping he'll lead that front up there. We have Rodney Parks, who's one of the smaller DL, but he's extremely quick, and he has some game experience, even at playing nose. So playing against the big guys doesn't bother him that much. And we have some younger linebackers that are coming on. We have a player move in from Appalachia, Billy Manis, who's playing linebacker, doing a good job. And we have a safety that has moved in, Chasten Howard, who's doing a good job so far for us. So we have some returning starters. We have some returning players that played a little bit, and then we have some new faces too that we hope are really going to help us.
How's it been for you, last 6 years you've been the defensive coordinator here at Habersham Central. How's it been for you to be able to, use your time equally with offense and defense? Has that been an adjustment, or are you still spending more time with the defense?
I'm still spending more time with the defense. That just goes along with having a lot of trust for those guys on offense that call and do the things over there. A lot of faith in Coach Wilson and all those coaches on offense.
Well, one thing too, you were very fortunate. You guys had a good staff, and you were able to keep those guys here at Habersham Central and keep that good staff intact.
Right. We were real fortunate to have the people we had and get some folks that we've gotten to fill those holes. And I'm proud of the coaching staff and what they've done. They're a lot of experience, a little more on defense just because we're all older. Mm-hmm. But offensively, we're well taken care of. I'm still spending more time with the defense, but I'm spending more time with offense than I have before. So it's been a good transition. I've enjoyed it.
Coach, how about the special teams? How's your kicking game going to look this year?
We're excited about it. We have Josh Welburn. He was a part-time kicker last year. He rotated with Sam Cantrell. His legs gotten a lot stronger. He's very consistent kicking field goals, and he'll also be our kickoff person too. We have Justin Shirley coming back as a punter. D. Ellison will share that role some when he gets healthy. And we have a young freshman named Ian Wheeler who's a very good punter. We've been very impressed with him, so we're really excited about the kicking game right now.
Coach, let's talk about, your sub-varsity teams, your junior varsity, ninth grade. How are you going to handle those teams? I mean, what are you expecting out of those programs?
Well, heading up our ninth grade coaching staff is Mark Osborne, and he's a very experienced coach. We're very lucky to have someone at that level with his experience, and he does a great job. He's been around here for a long time and has proved himself over and over at different levels, and I'm excited to have Mark there. On the JV, we really all coach the JV. They practice the same way and with the varsity. Chris Ackridge will be helping with JV along with Adam Wiley and Alex Page. And, of course, we'll all be chipping in at practice and at games, especially at home games when we can for the JV team.
Coach, what's going to be the stamp for Stuart Cunningham as the head coach? I mean, what are you going to expect out of your team? What can people that come to Raider Stadium on August 28th when we watch you play Cedar Shoals, what are they going to see out of your Habersham Central Raider football teams? What's going to be your trademark in your opinion?
Well, I hope, and our motto this year is we are Habersham, and you know yourself, we've worked on that pretty hard, making sure that the kids understand the heritage here that we have, which is very deep, and I think we've traced football back to 1903 in Habersham County and had many different teams and high schools play it here and compete here and do well, and I hope when they come to see that they're proud of that heritage and they see the kids playing hard and doing right and enjoying the game. I don't know if that's my stamp or not, but that's what we hope happens.
Coach, I know you got to be looking forward to the first game on August 28th against Cedar Shoals, a tough opponent to start the year with.
Yeah, they're extremely talented. We play in a tough region, and we start off with a good team, and we'll just do the best we can.
Coach, I know the administration here at Habersham Central and throughout the county has been really, really helpful for you.
They have been, very, very much so. I can't say enough about our principal, Jim Van Hooser, and the athletic director, Amy Hood. They've been great, and we have a great booster club also.
Yeah, exactly. And who's heading up this year? Is it?
Our president's Greg Tinch.
Yeah. And they do a tremendous job as far as raising funds. I mean, people don't really realize what all the Touchdown Club does for the athletic program.
Right. You have to have your money raised. You know, there's no state funds for sports and things like that in organizations. You have to raise your own money, and the other things you get through the school or through gate receipts. So they do a fantastic job.
Well, Stuart, we're already out of time here on the Blitz, but gosh, it's great to introduce you to the folks on Altel or Windstream Cable Channel 4, and let them meet you for the first time. And but we wish you and the Habersham Central Raiders the best of luck here in 2009, and we know it's going to be another successful season for your team.
We hope so. Thank you very much.
And thank you so much for watching the Blitz as we talk to Stuart Cunningham, the new Habersham Central football head coach. Let's take a break, and we'll be right back.